Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana. Today is day 175 of my HRT and day 145 since I started Estrogen. Quick physical updates. Keep getting like really soft, I guess. um, which is cool. I like it. I like it. Um, yeah, chest, still getting the chest pains. Um, Feeling really tired lately. Uh, but that might just be my schedule. That might be just due to my scheduling. Okay, what else? Not too much on the medical. So yeah, let's move on. Today, I want to talk about a story. Something that happened to me yesterday, and so I'm gonna share it with you guys. So I'm gonna leave out a little bit of the details because I'm not too comfortable with it, but I'm gonna do the best I can with the story. So yesterday I had volunteer training, and then after volunteer training, I I actually had set up a date. So I went to the mall. We were gonna go hang out, and then he stood me up basically. So I was already at the mall, so I decided to just you know hang out at the mall, window shop, and I figured I don't need him. I can window shop by myself. And yeah, so towards the end of my trip, I was getting close to the other side of the mall, and then and then I was just going by, and then somebody came from behind me and just started to have a conversation with me. Like he introduced himself. Like I stopped to look at some shoes, and he introduced himself, and I was like, okay. Normally I don't talk to people like that, especially when I'm on like when I'm alone like that. But then I was just stood up, and he introduced himself, so everything seemed harmless enough. So I talked to him, and he was giving me some compliments, and then he was talking, and then I was thinking, oh, it's about the time, and like I was gonna go upstairs to see a friend of mine who works upstairs, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and look for my friend, and then he's like, oh, okay, can I come with you? And I'm like, okay. So we take the escalators, we go up to the second floor, and then we go up to the third floor, and then like we were up there and walked around, looked for her. I couldn't find her, and then we started talking, and then basically he did something. Basically he asked, "Can I touch you?" Uh, Like those weren't his exact words. I'm a little bit abbreviating here, but he said something along that lines, and at the time, I was thinking, what? What did he just ask me? And then as I was saying no, he had already get all handsies on me, right? He was all handsies on me, and I was like, and then I said no, and then his hands would not be removed from my body, and I was like, so and I froze. I froze in for like a moment, and then it took me a moment, and I stepped back, and then that happened, right? So then he started apologizing and stuff, but then I was like, huh? So this isn't the first time it's happened to me. It's actually the second time, and I remember thinking after the first time that something like this had happened to me, I wasn't gonna let it happen again. And when the second time came along, I, I froze and stood there and just watched it happen, kind of. Like, I was basically shocked by the absurdity of that moment when he did that. He asked me a question before I could answer it. He was already doing the action, and then it was like, and then after I said no, he continued to do it, and it was like, and I just stood there for that moment. I was, yeah, so basically, after that I walked away, and then it was like, so for the rest of the night, I was really bothered by this, and I had trouble sleeping. I was really angry. Like towards the end of the night at home, I was going over it, and I was like, I'm ruminating. I was like, and I was really angry. It wasn't so much that I was angry at him, but more of the fact that I was angry at myself. I was angry that I couldn't, that I let him do that. That I froze. I, I stood there and I froze. My my inaction in that moment is something that I had to live with. Like I have to live with that moment where I took no action, and then it sucks. Like I'm stuck with that. Like basically, I just want to say, don't don't let that happen. Right? Have have something prepared inside yourself. Just be mentally prepared. So when that moment comes up, you can just recall what you want to do right away. And I'm confident that if a third time should arrive or occur, I know what I'm gonna do and I will do it this time. So yeah, just like it's so absurd. Anyways, so it was terrible. I couldn't sleep, and when I finally got to bed, like really late, I woke up and I had a bad dream. Basically, I don't remember the details of the dream. I just know I woke up in anxiety with anxiety, and I was really tense, and then like I don't know, I had a bad dream, and then the next morning, which is today, this morning, I was late to my volunteer training, the second day of volunteer training. Um, I mean, oh my god, oh my god, please tell me I didn't just do that. We're still recording, right? We're still recording. Yeah, we're still recording. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. And this is my second time recording this because I accidentally canceled it twice. Okay, we're good, we're good. So yeah, this is my second day of volunteer, and things are good. Things are good. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna start April 3rd, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do the cooking. I'm ready to do the helping. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. See. So yeah, my my hindsight here is don't 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 freeze up. Don't freeze up. It's hard. It's hard. I know it's hard, but like it's better to have done something in the moment than to kind of like live with that moment where you've done nothing. Like now I'm stuck with that. I'm stuck with that, and I'm pretty angry at myself. Mm, I know what I'm doing next time if it should happen again. I'm gonna. It's kind of like two things. One, I'm gonna kick him in the balls. I'm gonna kick him in the balls. Better believe it. I'm gonna kick him in the balls so hard he'll never walk straight again. And then I'm gonna take my shoe off and then I'm gonna start beating him over the head with it. Take it off. Beat him over the head with it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing if something like this should happen again. People better beware. And I suggest you guys have something like that. You don't necessarily have to do what I said. You can, you can do your own version of it. Maybe like step on his toes or poke him in the eyes. I don't know. pull his hair. Pull on his ears. Knock his teeth out. I do not. I just want to say for the record, I do not promote violence. I do not support violence. But sometimes I will do violence. Uh-huh. Anyways, that's that. So the volunteering at Sketch is gonna be really, really great. And good news, good news. I have filled out the form for my name change. Everything is in order, and in theory, my name should be changed legally in in a in the very very foreseeable future, very close foreseeable future. I'm thinking like maybe 2 months, maybe three. I think at the latest three. But yeah, so it's good news. Good news from me. And then yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for the updates. I just want to let you guys know. Next week will be my 6 months sort of milestone on HRT. So I'll do a 6 month kind of update review, talk about what I'm thinking, how things are going, what's going on, and I don't know, share a little bit more about myself, I guess. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for tonight. Um, Sorry for the late reply. I mean, late posting. I came home from the volunteer work and I ate some chips and I fell asleep. I took a nap and I fell asleep. Woke up and now I'm here and I'm doing it and we're good. And like this is not the first time I'm recording this. Just it's something is wrong with my mouse. Like when I hit the start record button, the mouse double clicks and I don't notice it. So it starts recording and then it stops recording immediately and I'm just like talking to myself like a crazy lady for like an hour. And then at the end I'm saying goodbye and I'm like, oh my god, it's not recording. uh, and then there's accidents where I accidentally hit the space bar and then it stops the recording and then it's like anyways, so this time we're good, and I know it went a little long. I apologize for that, guys. So thank you for watching. Signing off. Have a good night. Leave your comments, questions, for me in my comment section, and I will read everything and reply to everything. My social medias are in the description, and have a good night. Have a good weekend, guys. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Stay safe, and see you next time.